Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most useful and highly used as well as highly asked interview question but underrated SQL function called lag. If you have ever wanted to compare a row's value with the previous row, just take an example to calculate month over month salary change, then lag is your new addictive function in SQL. So let's not waste time and let's get into it. And before getting into the practical part, I will give you a scenario. Imagine you are a data analyst at the company and you have a table with monthly salary data of employees. Now suppose your finance team wants to see how much an employee's salary increased or decreased compared to the previous month as per increment cycle, or I would say as per the company terms and condition. Then that's where exactly lags comes into picture. Let's start by creating a demo but kind of actual data table. So in front of you I have the queries and table as well, and as you can see the SQL code, I will be pasting the whole query in comment section so that you can just copy and paste this query in your SQL database, like without wasting a time. And as you can see the table in front of you, this table stores employee ID, name, department, salary month and salary amount. And it's easy, it's a simple table, not much of data I have inserted in this because I want you all to understand this concept very easily. And now let's move into the practical part, and we will write a SQL query using lag to find the previous month's salary and also calculate the salary difference. We will do it by using CT because I want my viewers to easily understand the concept, and that's the reason I will be making this query very easy to understand. Because once you understand this, you can use this lag function in a huge table without having a fear of making mistake. So first let's jump into the code. As like I am running this query once again so that you can see one thing, that this table is working without any error. So first let's write select everything from table name. Table name is what? Salary, employee salaries, like. And here we will use lag. We will use lag in select function. So lag, then we will use over, right? These two things are important. The function you are using and over should be there. Inside this we will put some data. What data? I will tell you. So what we will compare? We will compare salary, like. So if you are comparing salary or anything you are comparing age, or you are comparing the sales data, anything you are comparing, you have to use that column name in this function. Anything like lag, lead, sum, anything. That each and every video I will be posting in my future videos as well. Today we will be learning lag, so that's why I am explaining you about lag. In near future I will also tell you about lead, sum, max, min, everything. So yeah, as I was telling, we will compare the salary amount. So we will write the column name in lag. Whatever we are comparing in between the employees or department or anything, whatever we are comparing, we will write that column name inside the function. So it is like salary amount, right? So our one, I would say first step is complete. What we are comparing right now, I will ask you one thing. You are comparing salary, but at what scenario? Comparing salary in what kind of comparison, I would say. When I say what kind of comparison, you will know we will be comparing by month. So we will be using salary month as well. So order by salary month. This is the thing, but here now comes the main step, that is step 3. You have known one thing, you will be comparing salary, and you will be comparing salary in what basis? In month basis. But here comes the question, like you have to tell SQL you are comparing salary in what category wise. I mean, in what basis, like you are comparing salary with employee basis, or you are comparing salary with department basis or something. So here you will make a group, like you will make a like imaginary group. So to create this imaginary group you will use partition by. Partition by what we are making, we see here we have three column where we can make partition by. We have employee id, because see in this employee table we have two group. First group is 101, that is for Alice, and second group is 102, that is for Bob. It is the first way we can do it. We can write partition by employee id, or you can use partition by employee name, because employee name, see, Alice is making one group and Bob is making one group. So once you have, like this is a small table, and in a company, let me tell you, you have like I would say more than 2 employees having a name Shubham, or there can be a scenario you will have more than 2 or more than 1 employee having a name Alice. So I would say it's not a good idea to use employee name in a grouping series, like in partition by series. So I would avoid this, but in this table you can use it, because this table is small and we know we have only 2 employee data. And also you can use department wise, but right now there are 2 departments. So as per department, I would say in finance there might be 2 LS, then it can create a issue. So the better, and I would say the real world scenario, what I have used in my previous work ex, I have used employee IDs. So we will be doing partition by employee ID. Why employee ID? Because employee ID is unique. And if I like explain you in a short form, I would say this lakh salary amount, what it will do, it will fetch the previous month's salary to make it even easier to understand. Let's relate it to the Excel part. Okay, so before moving into the Excel part, let me run this and show you what I am trying to say. Previous month salary, and let's run this and see what we get. See, we have got this, right? What we have got, this is one group. As I have told you, employee ID, we have done grouping. So in this group, what it has done lag by 1. Lag is down like this, lag by 1. Lead is up. So right now we are learning lag, so we will focus on this. What it has actually done, it has made the table 1 down. Why 1 down? Let's learn in this Excel. See, in lag, what it does, it fetches the previous month's salary. So to make this even easier to understand, let's relate it to the Excel. And imagine you have a salary table, this. Now if you want to compare 1 month's salary with the previous month, you will first need to bring the previous month value to the current month. See, previous month, this is January value and this is Feb. So if I want to tell you like how much is the difference of salary between Jan and Feb, you will tell easily, like we will take the Feb one and then minus it with the Jan one, and we will find the difference, like how much salary is increased or decreased, like that. So this is what we did. This is what Feb salary, and this is what Jan salary. You can see this Jan salary, this one Jan salary, like this. And in March, this is March, what we have Feb salary. So like this, if we minus the like Feb salary with the Jan salary, we will get the difference. So let's do it in front of you. This minus this, simple, 2000. In this way you can see one thing, in Feb Alice was earning 62,000 and in Jan 60,000. So there was a 2000 rupees increase from Jan to Feb. Now let's move to March. In March she was earning 61,500, but in Feb she was earning 62,500. So you can see there is a decrease of 500 rupees. See, easy. Same thing in April. She is earning 63,000, but in previous month she was earning 61500. So there is a increase of 1500 like this. So as I told you, like what you want, like if you want to compare 1 month salary with the previous month salary, you will need to bring the previous month value to the current month rows. This is what we have done. Same thing goes for this as well, this minus this, and let's run it. So simple as that. And you will say like, why null is there? If I like minimize this, see, we cannot compare Jan month salary with the Jan month thing, right? So that's why null is there, correct? Because Jan month salary and previous month salary, like previous month of Jan will be December. We don't have December data, so that's why it is showing null. Simple. If we have a data or a row here like 2023 12 01 like 59,000, then it would come here. So we can compare salary between the 2 months. So Jan, so as per this data, Jan is the first month, so it will be 0, right? In lag, I would say you one thing, it will by default it will be 1 down. So this is the way, and this is the step 1 that we have done. So we will give this a CT and we will give this a T1, right? Once it's done, now we will do the final step, that is select everything from T1, but here what we will do, we will do difference of salary amount, what we have done here, salary amount minus the previous month amount. So previous month salary as salary difference from T1. That's it, and let's run and see what we get. I think comma should not be there. Let's see, we get the same thing what we get in Excel here. See, easy. And if you like want to know about the partition by, because I know when I was learning there was a doubt in partition by, so let me explain this one more time. Partition by employee ID tells SQL to apply this logic separately for each employee. In simple term, it groups row by employee, so comparison happen within the same employee's data only. See, same employee's data only till here, and after that Bob comes. So once Bob data comes into the picture, it will start from null, right? Since this is a small table, you could understand it using employee names or employee ID, because in real world scenario we use employee ID as it is unique. So basically partition by creates a virtual group for each employee, and then SQL perform the comparison within that group. And if I explain about the order by, as I have explained lag and partition, so let's complete the order by as well. Order by salary ensures that comparison happens in chronological order like Jan, Feb, March and so on. If you don't use order by SQL, then order by in SQL, I would say SQL will still apply the lag function. There is no issue in that, but it will do so based on the default order of rows in the table, which can be random or not time based. Why I am saying, suppose 4 might be here, 2 might be here, like that. So without proper ordering, the result might not make a logical sense. That's why order by is crucial when working with time series or sequential data. And you can see the final column, salary difference. So it gives the difference from the previous month. This help us track salary increment or drop over time. So you can see for Alice and Bob everything. And also a tip I would say, you can use lag using column then 2 like this. If I take this, suppose comma one more row, as I have told you, it is by default one down. If I say, if I want two down, I can do like that, like previous 2 months salary, see, like that. It will, what it will do, it will show, means it will not take the previous 2 months salary, and from the third salary it will like compare with the first one like this. So like even you can add a default value like this, so that the first row does not show null. You can use 2 nulls as well like that, because if you want to compare it with the previous 2. If you want this, I can make a video on this as well. You can write in the comment section. So that's how you use the lag function in SQL, a super handy tool, or I would say a function for comparing rows over time or sequence. If you find this video helpful, make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more real world SQL tutorials like this. And please don't forget to click on the bell icon, because it will give you a notification on this whenever I post a video. And I am doing live stream as well. Right now, due to internet issue, I am not doing any live stream. Once the internet is fixed, I will continue the live stream. I used to do live stream, you can check in my channel as well. And also let me know in the comments, should I cover lead in next video. So thanks for watching, see you in next one, and bye bye, take care, happy coding.